of you were here yesterday, I want to talk about how to estimate C and D on the front of the problem set. Then I'll give you a partner and let you get to work, okay? So if I look at 2300ths, is everyone looking at C?
Yes.
Okay. And I round it to the nearest whole number, what would I end up rounding it to? 0. And then I would have 0 times, what will 14 round to? 10. That's not going to work. So we talked about this yesterday, okay? That we'll probably have to round this 2300ths to the nearest 10, but do it in hundredths place. So Justin, what do you think? Ella, can you get the door, please? What do you think? If I'm going to do hundredths, what's the nearest 10? But I'm talking about hundredths. Would it be 20 or 30?
20.
20. So if I write 20 hundredths, what number is that?
200.
What is it?
0.2.
It's, well, what number is that? 2 tenths. Okay? So when you multiply 2 tenths times 10, what do you get for your estimate?
2.2.
2. Okay? Because it's the decimal hop. So that's been kind of messing kids up. Your answer is going to be somewhere near the whole number of 2. Okay? Let's take a look at this one. D. If I round it to the nearest whole number, by looking at the tenths, I would go to 0, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but
So we'll go to the nearest 10 hundredths. So is it 40 or 50 hundredths? 50 hundredths, which is actually what number?
5 tenths.
5 tenths. 5 tenths times what? 30. Okay. So I'll do 5 times 3. 15. Add my 0. Then add my decimal. So my answer is going to be somewhere near what whole number? 15. Okay? If you want to go through and erase all that, later you can, but it's fine with me if you leave it. Okay? That's what I wanted to remind you about today before you get started. Let's look at the back and make sure there are no decimals on the top of the back that are too hard for us. Nope, they're not. We can round all of these to the nearest whole number, can't we?
Yes.
All right. So